JDP Gaming. Go check him out on YouTube. He's a great bloke with lots of positive energy. Go sub. Loopy versus Phasma, round 1. So here we go. This is the Loopy versus Phasma. We are both going to be in the Mitsubishi for the whole of the manufacturer series. And yes, Loops, there will be medals at the end, a first place and a second place. So here we go, we got the Mits into second on the grid, and we got a 143 for our quali, which was better than how we did in the Rex later on. But we have the Japanese driver in front in the Mazda. We have gone the softs, and he is on the softs as well. So let's get this beautiful Mits up to speed. Let's see what we can do. So lap 3, we look on the outside and we throw it in there for a nice clean pass. And we try and get the power down. But a lap later, Japanese driver takes it right back. Really nice race this, good clean driving. Nothing really changes. Lap 7, we're going to pit. We're going to fill up the juice. Look at that lovely livery. So we come out in about 11th. We make the inside move, another clean pass, and we're on the hards. And a little bit later, we take the Corvette driver and we start running for our lives. Pretty clean race from everybody. So back markers, no dramas. A lot of people pit. We've made up a lot of spots. Get the nice inside move, and the Mazda driver is just ahead, and I do believe a weak person is going to have to pit, and nothing really changes. We hold on to second, and fantastic effort there from the Japanese driver, well deserved. Cosmoid, he drove pretty well. Good job, mate. And Mick Block as well. Well done for your third place. So Furby is going to win round 1 because Loopy didn't even go and race.
You're just a pussy in a black hoodie pushing your luck. Hang your head in the light, but show your teeth in the dark. Another false reflection, ill-intended imposter. You're not who you say you are. You'll militate cursed like an insect. The conversation's going down my whole and I just need a goddamn cigarette to fill my lungs, let's start the pain.
We're back at Manufacturer. We're gonna win and be top. Here we go. Manufacturer round 1. Japanese man in first. Honey-san in second. FSR Takumi 86 grabs third. Sugarman in the Rex. We had a few races with him. Dr. Kubrick, not the Dr. Phone on. Toshi Boom Chevy in 6. TM Spirit 7. So this is a stacked A+ lobby. And there's a lot of Japanese drivers. Are there any Australian drivers in this lobby? This could be the wrong replay. Don't know how I got this replay. Amuse in the McLaren. Nice looking livery there. BB6, not 8, number 6. Saku in the Jag in 14th. And we have an Australian, Mr. FATFURBY myself, 15th. And Mr. iRacer. Shout out to iRacer. We had a race before this one. And it was a tough race. And please go check out Mr. iRacer on YouTube. Gonna throw up a link right now. One of the original YouTube streamers that Furby got onto and doing great work in this small community of ours. So go say g'day to him, give him a sub, and he puts out great content. So here we go, 17 laps, and we are going to do something very different. We did catch a glimpse of Shuji Enjo, the fast Japanese WRX driver, and he did a no-stop. So Mr. Furby is going to do a no-stop, and iRacer already getting hounded by a couple of drivers, but he is very quick. Corvette goes on the inside, gives him a bit of a nudge. We get a bit of a nudge. It's Pick on Australia Day, and the Mitsubishi straight through. Nice little move on the inside, but the Corvette driver taps the rear quarter panel, and what a save there from iRacer. And now he is in the middle. What is going to happen? And already a few corners, a little bit of excitement going on. Let's just try and settle down. A bit of a really tight braking there from the Corvette driver. Slight little tap, but iRacer nowhere to go. But out in front, it's going to be the Honda driver and Takumi. He is a very good driver in the BMW. Takes it on the inside, coming into turn 1, lap 2, and is going to take the lead. Oh, that was scary. A little bit of connection problems going on. I thought we were about to witness a murder. But lucky for Takumi, there was a little bit of connection dramas. Sugarman doing well in the Rex. Toshi Boom, he's up there as well. So pretty stacked, close driving. There's going to be a track limit there. As we scroll through the list, where are those awesome Australian drivers? Oh, there they are. So the Mitz driver on a bit of a rampage at the moment. He's doing not too bad. A little bit of a tappy-tappies here and there. Looking like the Corvette driver wants to send it again. So here we are super short shifting. We are not even registering any revs, and we know the vet driver is going to make the move, and we pull out a little bit, so we've got good old iRacer right behind us, and Mr. Furby, myself, I'm getting a little bit nervous as iRacer looks at the obnoxious CSTBFO under the wing, and a shout out, that's right, a shout out to Mr. Inxile. So we indicate Mr. Inxile for doing the livery. We indicate to let iRacer go past. He gives us a friendly tap, and we're trying to find the button for our hazard lights. We're pushing all these buttons, changing views and brake bias and God knows what, and we just give up in trying to say thanks buddy. So I'm saying thanks to you now. I really hope I didn't hold you up too much, because we were in mega fuel save mode. The Ferrari driver throws it up on the inside. Looks like he's going to go on a bit of a rampage as well. And we have driven and experienced the Ferrari, so in a few more laps we'll be seeing you again, buddy, when your rears absolutely disappear off the face of the earth. And iRacer tucked in nicely behind the Ferrari, and that is one cool looking livery, mate, and I've got to give you a thumbs up for sticking with the Volkswagen. Very quick there, mate, and I wish you all the best for this season. So lap 5, and it's right about now. We know the Ferrari driver's gonna throw in a bomb, and iRacer and myself, probably I was having a chuckle. Don't know if you were, but just thought that's a good move there, Mr. Ferrari driver. A little bit too late on the brakes and couldn't hold it, but he got back onto the track pretty quick, so good job to him. We come into the fantastic last chicane, and we were getting better at taking that one and cutting that corner. Still a little bit sketchy. So 5 laps down, we're on to lap 6, and we are still saving fuel, and I do believe we did get another little tap draft. We won't call it the bump draft, but we're gonna throw on the indicator again, and it's time for iRacer to not stick around and get that little beetle wanging, and we try and hold off the guy behind us, but they're both gonna send it licking stamps. Nice move there by the McLaren driver, though. He was able to sneak through, and the sweat is pouring out. At this stage I'm thinking, have I made the right decision to shift my gears before they even register on the rev range? Is my car even going forward? I'm not too sure, but it is the great Takumi 86. He's flying, and he is holding off 214 right behind Dr. Kubrick. Wonder if he is good friends with Dr. Phonon or CSTBFO Doc. And Sugarman, that's the one we've been watching, and driving very well in the Rexy. And the Mitsubishi driver, he's ploughed through the field. He's doing a good job there. And Saku in the jug, coming through in 12th. And iRacer starting to wind that little beetle up. Tyres looking good. And he is going to be driving that thing flat out. And we are just going on a Sunday drive, hoping that this is going to work out in some form of capacity. So we're on to lap 10. The pit crew is out. Ours are having a snooze. They're not going to be needed. So quite a few coming in. In comes the Beetle. Get those tyres on. And iRacer has really run that petrol low by whipping out a few fast laps there. But it is Sugarman now out in front. Takumi, he has pitted. So these front drivers, not sure if any are going to do a no-stopper. But Takumi, he should swallow them up. So somehow we've ended up into 9th. And petrol's looking good. Tyres still feel pretty good. We are still short shifting. It doesn't take much for the Rexy to lose a full tank. And almost get clipped there. Tamachan, he gets around. Nice pass there. And he is off to the races on fresh hards. And we are not going to be able to keep up with that. We are looking for a top 10 finish, but it is going to be a pretty big task. But the Subi, it's still feeling pretty good. Another one in the pits. That's going to give us that spot again. And we have Dr. Kubrick. He must have got called in from Dr. Phonon. He is hunting me down, as well as the rest of the pack. And iRacer back on track, running the mediums. Good to see different strategies, people trying different things. And Amuse, I think he might have had an incident somewhere. So we skip ahead to 13, and there is that Ferrari driver. His tyres, I think they have decided to call it quits. And we're pretty confident we're just going to go on the outside. He leaves us plenty of room. And we are up into 8th. But the laps are starting to fall off, and this mob, they're hunting us down on softs or very fresh hards. And Saku, one of those drivers. So lap 16, we are sweating bullets. We know that we probably are not going to be able to hold them off. And Sugarman doing well. Is he going to pit? I'm pretty sure he has been running it dry. He has gone for the no stopper as well. Takumi, he's trying to make up some ground. And Mr. Fat Furby myself, look at the panic. Look at the absolute panic. Oh, my head was shaking. Sweat was pouring. And this field is going to swallow me up. And there really is not much we can do. The tyres, it was getting a bit of a struggle. And Toshi, boom, gets the job done. Saku is coming through as well, pulls up nicely on the inside, and just too much grip. And we are in full panic mode. I'm actually crying. I'm in the fetal position. And the Porsche driver, he's right behind us. What do we do? We're just trying to keep the bloody wrecks on the road. And the McLaren driver as well, he's in the hunt. Everyone's pretty low on petrol. And gotta say, it's been a great race. I had good races all night. Didn't matter really where we came. The race before that I was in with iRacer, that was a really tough race. And iRacer fared better than myself in that one. But it was good to see him in this race, and we have totally run wide. The tyres just gave up on life. And they were a bit slippery now. And iRacer still racing strong. But 214 has taken the lead. It looks like he's come from nowhere, but hats off to this fellow WRX driver, Sugarman. Pretty sure that was a no-stopper the whole way in the wrecks. That's unheard of. It is a thirsty little boxer engine. And Spirit is going to come in third. Takumi couldn't pull it back, but still a good race from him. Tamichan as well. And we're going to scroll back to the panic that sets in as a few getting a bit slippy, slidey, and that is a back marker being lapped there. We are rolling ever so slowly, and we're in 14th, but Toshi Boom, we get him at the line. He has not got enough petrol. So what a way to start round one, and very enjoyable. Thank you all for swinging by and having a watch. Hope all your races were as good as this. I thought this was pretty good. And we will see you for round two. Until next time.